How's it going everyone, /wave. So what we have here is a quick guide on how to do the Shartuul summon event in Blade's Edge Mountains. Firstly, you need to have unlocked the Ogrilla dailies and farm your reputation level up to Honored. This will unlock a quest called Banish More Demons, which rewards either a Dark Rune fragment or a completed Dark Rune. You need 5 fragments to make a single Dark Rune, which when turned into Gak will reward you with a Crystal Forged Dark Rune. The quest can be done at either Forge Camp Wrath to the north or Terror to the south, and you just need to kill 15 demons near a banishing portal, like so. So after turning in your completed Dark Rune for a Crystal Forge 1, start heading northeast to the event's location. Use your Crystal Rune near the patrolling Felguard Degrader to start the event. On a busy day it would be hard to start this event as only one person can do it at a time. So right off the bat you want to start using your Smash Shield ability on cooldown. At the top of the screen it will show the remaining health of a barrier, and that is your first objective. Adds will spawn around the area and you can easily AoE them down with your Charge ability and Mighty Whirlwind. If you get into trouble, just use your AoE Fear. Once the shield is removed, you will break free a Doomguard Punisher. Just spam your abilities and try to interrupt its Fell Flames ability with either Fear or Charge. When it reaches 1 HP, you will take control of its mind. Just be aware you need to interrupt its spell before you can take it over. The Doomguard is pretty much the same as the Felguard, but you will have a heal ability that you should use on cooldown. The Super Jump ability can be used on a target at range and it will stun enemies around you, so also prioritize using this. You'll get a Throw Axe ability, which is also a ranged attack that stuns your opponent. Try and keep your health up and do as much jumping you can while enemies are around you. Use your Fell Flames on grouped mobs until the Shivan Assassin is eventually summoned. With this mob, try and stun her as much as possible using your Axe Throw and Super Jump. Standing within the minimum distance to use your abilities does the job. Alright, now this is where most people freak out with all the new options for spells, but it is actually very simple. She has a shadow form that you'll be using to heal by using Siphon Life on your target and then Death Blast to absorb that Siphon Life to heal yourself. There is also a Shadow Nova that does AoE damage and slightly drains the life of your victim over time. She has a Fire form, which has her main damage abilities. You want to stack Flame Buffet on your enemy up to a total of 10 stacks, which will increase the damage your enemy takes. Just using Pyroblast for damage. And Cleansing Flame simply removes debuffs on yourself. So simply swap from Shadow to heal yourself and deal AoE damage, to Fire for big damage and to cleanse yourself. When enemies cast big spells like Dark Glare, you want to swap into Frost and Ice Block these big attacks. And that's pretty much it. Just stay out of stuff on the ground and keep your HP as high as possible. Next up will be the Dreadmaw. You simply need to stay away from this mob and not let it attack you in melee range. Its only ability is a charge that I'm pretty sure slows you down, so be in Fire form to use Cleansing Flame as the Dreadmaw charges you, and go back to stacking Flame Buffet, dealing damage and healing until this puppet dog goes down. Try to be at full HP for the next boss, which is finally Shartuul. He will throw something into the middle which summons a bunch of ads. You want to deal with them by being in Shadow form and using Shadow Nova. But make sure to wait until these mobs start attacking before you use it, because they are not targetable until they start attacking. So it's the same stuff really, just heal up on cooldown and stack Flame Buffets. Shartuul will Immolate, which increases the damage you take, so you need to cleanse this off as soon as you can, and he will often start casting a big Incinerate after the Immolate, so be ready to swap into Ice form to Ice Block these big attacks. Just keep Flame Buffet stacks up, cleanse the Immolate, heal yourself, and AoE the mobs when he throws the thing into the middle, and Ice Block the big Incinerate. He will sometimes pull you into melee range, just spend 2 seconds or so making a bit of distance, and that's about it. He'll eventually die, but it takes a little while. This event gives massive reputation, as you can see I just hit Exalted, and he drops some pretty decent loot, the main one being the Badge of Tenacity, which is a best in slot trinket for druid tanks. It's bind on equip and sells for roughly 1 to 2k gold on the auction house, so definitely worth doing. I appreciate you guys checking this out, and feel free to subscribe for more classic WoW content. Peace.